Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this session. We will be discussing here about how to select the stocks for swing and positional trading. A lot of you have been noticing that I have been giving you stocks on a daily basis on my YouTube channel. Now, you would have seen that a lot of these stocks have actually moved anywhere between minimum movement is somewhere between 2%. It has moved 5%, 10% also, and in a very short span of time. So as a trader, what is most important is you should be able to rotate your money more often and you should be on the right side of the trade. So your risk reward has to be more favorable. So your risk has to be minimal so that you will be able to encash as much as possible. So the whole objective here is I'm going to what do you say? I'm going to actually give you what exactly I personally choose. How do I actually select this? All of you are able to hear me, right? All of you can hear me? Audio is clear? Yeah, audio is clear? Okay, fine. Great. So what I'm going to do here is how I personally select these stocks. That is what I'm actually going to reveal to you. So that will really help you out to see how I personally choose these stocks so that you will be able to do something very similar to me. Okay, so this will actually give you that extra edge which you want. And a lot of you are actually working somewhere, right? How many of you are working somewhere? You can't actually sit in front of the system and you want to trade and want to make some money, and you have this problem, right? Yes or no? How many of you have this challenge that you are actually out somewhere and you are not able to sit in front of the system, or probably intraday is not your cup of tea? Because intraday is not for everyone. Intraday is only for people who are able to take quick decisions. You cannot actually take quick decisions. Probably intraday is not good for you. Okay. So here, what I'm actually discussing with you is how you will be able to find this stocks, and how do you actually use this. Okay, so first what I'll do is I will actually try to explain you everything one by one, and then probably I will open up for the question answers so that you can ask me any questions so that I'll not lose the flow. Is it okay with all of you? Is there any questions you have before we get started? Any of you have any questions? Clear? So the objective is clear, right? Here we are actually going to select stocks mainly for swing trading or positional trading. We are not actually, see, when it comes to the positional trading or swing trading, what is most important is the closing price. Closing is the most important part. Okay, closing will actually tell you, because see what happens. Understand this. This is a very popular saying in the market. This is what I amateurs start the day, professionals end the day. This is what actually is being said in the market. That means amateurs, people who are freshers, who are new in the market, these are the guys who actually trade as soon as the market starts. And professionals, people who are actually professional traders, real guys who actually move the market, they actually do mainly in the last few minutes, and they do the closing. So closing is done by the professionals, and you could see that majority of the cases they drive where they want to take the market. You have seen this last 2 days back also. Market was completely down, and from there they took the market up, and today they have done a breakout also. So you can see the power of these professionals who actually close the market at the end of the day. Okay, so let's get started with what actually we need. So first and foremost thing, what we do, what I actually personally do is I select two kinds of stocks. These are the two kinds of stocks where there is a very good risk reward. Either it has to be a trending stock. When I say trending stock, the stock should be in an up move. When I say a trending stock, what do I mean by this? The trending stock, see here we are going to discuss more from the point of view of based on the trend. Currently, the trend is still very much on the positive side. So the trending stock will be on the buy side only. So selling will actually come very soon eventually, and then actually probably we will get, see, in a bear market you need to look for stocks which are trending downside, and in a bull market you should look for stocks which are trending upside. So when I say the trending upside, you should look for something like this. One second, let me change the color. You should look for something like this. See, this is called as higher top, higher bottom. So you will be seeing that the stock is slowly advancing higher and higher and higher and higher. So this is something which we actually refer as a higher top, higher bottom kind of a stock. And whenever you see such kind of a trending stocks, that is the kind of stocks you need to look forward. So what happens? Understand the stocks cannot keep on moving one strided, it cannot actually go in this direction. 90 degrees is not possible. So what happens is it will actually keep moving slowly and steadily to the direction where they want to go. So what happens is there will always be some or the other. There will be a buying, then there will be profit booking, there will be buying, there will be profit booking, there will be buying, there is a profit booking, and so on and so forth, so that the market keeps moving in that particular direction. So we will be looking for stocks when they are trending. What happens is they will rest for some time. So we will wait for this rest to complete, and after the rest is completed and they start moving ahead, this is where we can go ahead and take this stock, and that is where you have a very high amount of risk reward. So the risk reward will be very much favorable. Number one, the stock is already trending. So you are taking something which is already having strength. Okay. Secondly, what you are trying to do is you are actually going to take this when it has actually given you a breakout. Once it has actually given you a breakout, see, there are two things which will happen generally. Either when such a thing happens, there will be a breakout, you can buy here. Second thing, what it can do is, see, when the market is in a sideways zone after the consolidation, it may break out or it may come back and retest this and move. So this will be a best possible thing. Your risk reward will be much more favorable here. When you see that there is a breakout and the retesting of the breakout, that is the best possible place where you can get. It is not possible that every time you will get something where you have a retesting. Sometimes there is retesting, sometimes the retesting may not happen. So what is important is you need to find the stock where it is trending, and either there is a breakout or there is a retesting of a breakout. I hope you are clear with this. Okay. I hope you are clear. The first kind of stocks where you have a very good risk reward is where the stock is trending, and secondly, the entry will be on the breakout or a retesting of the breakout. So when you have taken this, the stop loss can be a few points below that particular breakout zone. So your risk is going to be minimal and the reward could be very high. It could be anywhere between 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3, 1 is to 5, 1 is to 10 also. Okay. So the risk reward will be very much in this particular thing. This is for swing or positional trading only. Swing in the sense we are looking for a period of 2 to 3 days. We are not looking for more than a week when it comes to a swing trade. And in a positional trade, I can probably keep it for months together also. So positional trading is more like an investment. People are actually investing. They can invest for 1 month, 2 month, 3 month kind of a thing. So if there is a good amount of risk reward and if the stock is trending, you can continue to hold on to that, and you may actually get a much better reward on that, because the same stock here in a swing trade, you see, swing trade we are looking for anywhere between 2 to 5%. We are not looking at a much higher thing than that. More than that is always a bonus. In a positional trade, we can look even for 10%, 20%, because we are keeping it for 1 month, 2 month, 3 month kind of a thing. So we can actually expect even 20% return also. So it all depends on the stock and the momentum in which it is trading. I hope it is clear. Sometimes actually in 2 3 days itself, a stock can move 20% also. See, it is for me, it is still a swing trade at that time because it is hardly for 2 3 days I'm keeping it. But in a positional trade, I can keep it for 1 or 2 months or 3 months. That is the whole difference between swing trade and a positional trade. I hope this is clear with all of you. So what happens is somebody who is working, you don't have to worry day in and day out. What you need to do is just actually take it when actually the opportunity is good, when your risk reward is good, and then actually you can keep on trailing that. And whenever you feel it is a good profit you want to exit, you can exit out of it. Clear? So this is the first kind of stock which will give you very good risk reward. The second kind of stock which can give you very good risk reward is a reversal stock. Now, when I say reversal, what happens is there could be a stock which has been going down, 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 down. And from here, it actually reverses from here and starts moving up. See, one thing what actually you need to understand is when a stock is reversing, you need to have a confirmation on the reversal. If there is no confirmation on the reversal, then you are actually going to have a very big challenge. So if you are trying to take anything on a reversal stock, then you need a confirmation. If there is a confirmation on the reversal, then actually you trade, there is absolutely no issues because you need always a confirmation. In a trending stock, there you don't have to worry because the trend is very clear. Trend is clearly on the upside, right? In a reversal stock, that is a different thing because in a reversal stock, what happens? This could be just a bounce. It may not really be a buy. It could be just a short covering which could have happened. We need to buy the shares. Yes, you can buy the shares in delivery on cash and carry. That is the best possible thing you need to do. See, please understand you can do it in futures and options, but futures and options always have its own risk. Only if you understand future and option and you are good in risk management, then only you should actually go in for F&O. Otherwise, you can rather do directly in stocks. Okay. I hope you are clear with both the things where you will get very good risk reward. These are the two places where you will get very good risk reward. So I'll show you with examples where I'm actually choosing the stocks, why I'm choosing the stocks, why did I choose this. I will actually explain you everything so you will get a better clarity on that. Okay, let me do something. Now here you always will have an edge. That means your accuracy will improve when any of these three things happen, or probably all the things may happen together also. That means either there is a huge volume which is actually built up. That means, see, only price is moving up, volume is not picking up, that will not really help. If the price is picking up along with volume, that will actually confirm that there is a lot of interest even at these particular prices. So if there is a lot of interest even at a higher price, that is a good place because it has potential to move further high. Possibility is there based on the trend. Okay. The second possible thing is where there is a lot of open interest which is built up. So when the open interest is built up, see, it is actually very similar to volume. Volume happens in case of direct stocks, and open interest happens in case of the contracts like the futures and options. So that is actually going to give you an additional information on that. And the third thing could be if it is taking a good support or a resistance at places like it could be important support and resistance. Don't consider only the daily chart and all. You have to consider a weekly chart or a monthly chart. So weekly high, monthly high, weekly low, monthly low, or probably some Fibonacci retracement levels could be ideal for this. It could be some very important levels which can actually make a huge difference. It could be all-time highs, it could be all-time lows, it could be some numbers which are going to be very significant there. Increase in delivery, only increase in delivery will not help, Mandar. Increase in delivery is okay, but for me, I am more interested is their volume increase. See, percentage of increase could be there, but if the volume is not there, I'm not much interested in that. See, it may actually move higher. It will not actually give me an additional confirmation. For me, additional confirmation is where the volume is higher. See, there is a huge volume of actually shares which are actually taken on delivery, and they have there is a lot of trade which has happened. Then definitely there is something which is happening in the stock. Okay, so I'll be more interested in looking at volume as an additional confirmation than the looking at the percentage of delivery. Percentage of delivery can be a eyewash. A lot of times this will happen. And even if you see right now, if you actually look at this, many times during the climax, that means when actually the show is ending, this is a place where you may actually see this high volume actually also picking up, and there is high delivery also picking up. For me, according to me, very soon we are going to hit a climax here, and this market is going to reverse from here, from this particular thing. Okay. uh, Payal, you have some questions. What is the question? You can write it in the comment box. What is the difference between delivery and volume? See, delivery is actually where you are buying and holding. CNC is actually the delivery we are talking. When you are cash and carry, what you are doing in the direct stocks, that is actually the delivery. Volume need not be on somebody has actually bought and hold. They can actually do it on an intraday basis also. See, the same stock can be actually bought and sold multiple times. The volume can increase. So delivery is where you have bought and holding. See, a lot of people will actually buy for intraday. They are actually doing it only on a leverage basis, and they are going to exit by the end of the day. That will not make any. That will only increase the volume. It will have nothing to do with the delivery. I hope that is clear with you, Radhakrishna ji. Clear on this? Are you clear with all this? Whatever we have discussed till here? Okay. Now, let's do one thing. Let me give you some example of these things which I am actually referring to you. Okay. So the first thing which I want you to understand. Okay. Okay, look at this. This is actually Adani Ports, all the Adani group of companies. Huge amount of selling has happened, right? Extraordinary amount of selling has happened. Let me change the color. Extraordinary amount of selling has happened, and you can see huge amount of volume also at this place. Now, what is important for us is here it started reversing. How do you find there are different reversal patterns which are there? So this is one of the thing which is actually cup and handle kind of a pattern which is there, which is an accumulation kind of thing. This is actually also happening on a larger time frame here, which is also an accumulation here. And on top of this, we also have been seeing that the volumes have started picking up at all these locations. So that is also very good. And if you see here, look at this, you can consider this. This is actually where the reversal has happened. Here it has consolidated, then it has moved higher. Now there is a higher consolidation. You can consider this to be again, it actually came down a little bit. So from here again, you can consider as accumulation here. Then actually there is a huge consolidation here. Then again, similar thing. If you see here, consider this as your first bottom, this is your second bottom, this is your third bottom kind of thing. So this is the next bottom which is actually happening. Getting it? This is what is called as higher top, higher bottom. See, exactly higher top may not happen. If you see this is a top, and if you see this is not a higher top, so you cannot consider that. Consider more on the bottom side when it comes to the when you're looking at something which is moving higher. So that is good enough for you. It will show you a clearer path. Getting it? So this is where actually the stock is actually here, it has reversed. Now how you get the reversal confirmation? One can be with the RSI could give you a confirmation. This is from the point of view of the indicator. From our major thing is, if you see here, from here till here, minimum 50% it has to cover. Then we can consider as a reversal. So if you see here, in this case, consider this. I'll just actually take an approximate figure. No need to actually, this is more important for me because this is where the big volume has come. Rest of the thing, I am not much bothered. I am actually bothered about this. Somewhere around 800 rupees is the price. From 800 rupees, it came to somewhere around 460 rupees. So close to around 400 points, 350 points. Okay. So somewhere around 350 points, let us take 400 points only. So 200 points from here. So from 400, so somewhere around 600 rupees. This is where I would consider this as reversed. Okay. This is where I would consider this as reversed. So reversal has happened, and after the reversal here, it has actually completely started moving higher, higher, higher. Okay. So here, there are a couple of places you can actually look for entry. Where can you look for entry? You have to look at the chart and then decide. So what I was trying to tell you here, if the stock is trending, where can I enter? See, this is where it has consolidated. Let the consolidation get over. So entry can come here. Second entry can come here. Can you see this place? It has retested. Getting it? Now the next important thing is, look at this place. This actually you got the entry. Now the consolidation is happening somewhere here. Huge consolidation has happened almost for close to 3 months. Now the breakout has happened. This was one entry. Now the retesting of breakout has also happened. This is another entry. So you can take at any of these places. I hope you are able to understand the concept, what I actually shared with you. So I told you, in a trending stock you can take, in a reversal stock you can take. So for reversal, this is the confirmation. For me, this is a confirmation. Above this is a confirmation from the price point of view. From the indicator, this is a confirmation. Which one? What time frame you are actually referring to, Mohit? From which time frame you are referring to? So here I am actually taking a daily chart. So daily time frame is what I am actually considering. Is it clear? See, whichever chart you are seeing from that particular point of view, you have to see the confirmation. I hope this is clear. I'll take you a couple of other examples so that you will get a clarity. Look at this. Okay, look at this. Very interesting part. No, not here. GAN number definitely is going to give you an additional edge. We will talk about that in some time. Yes, yes. All these things, how do you think I have actually been able to get them? Through my GAN calculator, I was able to, what do you say, this actually shortlisted these stocks for me. So I was able to, what I did is I'll share with you the steps I follow. So you can follow the same steps. So let me share with you something else. Second. Okay, look at this. This is one thing which I will be interested from the reversal point of view. See, look at this. The stock is moving higher and suddenly there is a drop. You see the huge volume there. Okay, huge volume is there, big fall is there. Now, whenever this happens, okay, whenever this happens, I would actually be looking for an important GAN number. Or so from me, this is actually, if you look at this, there is a support also at this place, coincidentally, and this is an important GAN number. And from here, I think I had shared with you Siemens also recently when I had given you this. So this is based on that. See, I shortlist based on my calculator, because I'll tell you how all I shortlist. So let me actually do one thing. Let me open that and show you how would I shortlist. Nilu, I will not be personally taking all the different stocks. Everybody will give me 100 different stocks right now. I am actually going to take stocks based on what the calculator is actually going to suggest me, because for me, I am more interested in very high. For me, the risk reward is very important. Okay. Great, you made good profits in Siemens. I am very happy. So the biggest thing is you need to understand. Let me show you how I shortlist stocks based on this indicator, this calculator and the screener which I have created. This is purely based on the GAN number, which I actually do it. Let me show you. Okay. Let me actually remove all the screeners, all the, what do you say, all the filters. Then I will be able to show you how actually I do this. Or I'll do one thing. I'll actually cover you the steps which are required. So after the steps, I will actually go and show you step by step how I will do, so that you can actually follow the same thing. Till here, everybody is clear, right? So you know how to find the reversal stocks, how to find the uh, how do you find this. Okay, let me show you something else also. I think I had shared with you Berger paints also. See, if I have to get a reversal for this, if we this has to reverse from 3400 to this particular price, whatever it is there, minimum 50% it has to cover. So it is 3900 to 3400, so almost 500 points. So 250 plus points it has to cover. That means around 3650 plus it has to go. Then I will consider this that it has reversed. Otherwise, for me, it is still not a reversal. It is only a bounce. Above that, if it is staying, then I will consider it a be a reversal. Let me show you. I had picked something very similar to this Berger pens, I think. Where is, yeah, this is Berger pens. Look at this huge volume, and look at the sell off which has happened here, and see what has happened. I had shared with you Berger pens around this price 610, and now it has actually gone beyond this price also. Getting it? So this is the beauty of our GAN screener, which I have actually created here. Now, let me actually share with you the steps which are required. Now, till here, all of you are clear. Now, you have understood what kind of stocks are actually required. See, even if you take the screener, if you are not choosing the right stock, it will not help you. So, you will have to do some work. Yes, tell me, Satya Prabhakar, what you have the question. You can actually put that in the chat box here. सेलिंग वॉल्यूम होना चाहिए. सी सेलिंग वॉल्यूम होगा तो एक्चुअली वहां से रिवर्सल भी हो सकता है, तो दैट विल एक्चुअली हेल्प यू. इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी ऑल द टाइम सेलिंग वॉल्यूम इज रिक्वायर्ड. As I said, there are two things which are possible. Either the stock is trending in one direction. There actually, even if volume is not much, also it is perfectly okay. As long as there is a good amount of volume which is actually continuously coming, it is fine. But when actually you see this, you see that there's a big fall. See, many times what the market will do, there will be a big fall, and after that a lot of people will jump on selling this, and then the market will reverse. So that is what I am trying to pick up here, and that will actually help you to get at a very good amount of risk reward. A lot of people see that some stock has come down 3%, 5%, they go and try to sell at a lower price, and they get trapped very badly. And from there, if you see, the stock will actually shoot up like crazily. See, a lot of people actually go and take this stock based on news. For example, today, Z News, Zeal actually, a lot of people have tried to short. Yesterday and all, it actually came down. And today, if you see, it has reversed almost 6% plus up. You are giving a number to a stock plus See, Satya Prabhakar, I do a technical analysis. And as per the technical analysis, it may be a buy, it may be a sell. But many times you would have seen that even though technically it should be a buy, it may actually go into a sell. Many times what happens is it may go down and then actually it may come up. So from that perspective, I am actually making it much more simple for people that, see, according to me, it should be a buy. But if it is going below this, there is no buy. Then it could be a sell. That is what I am actually telling you in the video. So when to buy above that price, if it has a, see, it has to go and sustain about that price, then you can buy. If it is below that, it is actually a sell only. See, sell actually could be a shorter duration. You can look for it. If the stock is trending downside, then probably it is a sell. You can continue to hold also. Okay. I hope till here everybody is clear. No doubt. Okay. So let's look at the steps which are required for doing this professional trading. So what are the steps which are required? So the first step which is required is this. You need to screen the stocks. See, you can screen the stocks. See, for me, I screen the stocks. How I do, I'll tell you. I am purely screening the stocks based on this. So I'll show you how do I screen the stocks. So what I do is, let me see, if you want, you can actually have any cash stocks. And if the market is more on the downside, then probably we have to look on the sell side, or probably more on the more on where there is a open interest and on the sell side is coming, that we can actually look. And there actually I have to look only on the derivatives. I cannot actually hold a stock on the selling side. Okay. Otherwise, you can actually go and look only for the buy. There you can look for the cash segment. So here what I've done is I'm screening the stocks which are in Nifty 500. So see, there are 2000 plus stocks. I don't want to get into all the different stocks. It is actually a waste of time, because a lot of stock may not even have volume. And for me, it doesn't matter. I don't know that particular stock. For me, what is important is if that stock is giving me momentum, I'm interested in that stock. As it is as simple as that. Because in that case, I may not know couple of stocks which are there, and if the volumes are not there, then I will have a liquidity issues and other things. So from that perspective, I'm choosing only the Nifty 500 stocks. So if it is a Nifty 500 stocks, the biggest advantage which is there as the Nifty 500 stocks is this is decided by the exchange. That means there is already a volume. I don't have that liquidity issue in any of these stocks. So that is the big advantage which I have when I am choosing this. So if you are looking for Satya Prabhakar, if you are looking for intraday, that's what I said. That is actually considered as below that you can sell, above that you can buy. Whatever I give you there, it is more from the positional perspective. I am not giving anything for the intraday perspective. Because for me, a lot of these stocks may give you very good movement sometime later, not on that particular day. It may give you a lot of movement, probably a little while from today. It may not be today. It may actually give you some movement maybe after some days. So it is quite possible. So if you talk about Adani Ports, earlier also had actually talked about buy, and there actually it had gone down, and then it actually started moving up, and when it started moving up, it had given you more than 10-15%. Positional, see, it depends on how you want to trade. It is up to you. If, see, you have to know the stocks and you should be able to track it. Okay, you can track and you are able to decide that, you can do it. I'll be creating some videos in the next few days where I'll tell you how you can actually trail your stop loss, how you can actually continue to hold on that. You watch out for the videos on my YouTube channel. Okay, I'll be coming out with that videos. That will actually help you. Even if you are doing swing trade, positional trade and all, you can actually use that. And it will also help you to decide if you have to buy or sell at this particular price or not. Okay. Where to source the stock screener? Prakashdeep, this is where you can actually buy the screener directly from me. I will talk to you about that after the end of the session. For the time being, let me focus on this. See, these screeners are available for my Lakpati Club students. I'm actually giving to all my Lakpati Club students. They can actually use it for a month and then actually they can renew that. So for others, actually, they have to pay and use. And I'll tell you something which you can all do by the end of the day. So for the time being, let me show you first step. First step is what? Screening the stocks. So if you look at this, if you see, this is the top 500 stocks, Nifty 500 stocks. Now here it is also giving you, I can screen this based on the derivative. If I want to only choose the F&O stocks, I just have to select yes, and I will get all the stocks which are having derivatives. That means futures and options are available. Now I can actually screen this based on the volume spikes. If there is a volume spikes, when I say volume spike, I'm looking at, see if there is an average volume for a period of month, whatever is the average volume. If more than double of that is happening today itself, then I would consider that there is a volume change. Definitely, see if whole month it is average range is maybe around 1 lakh shares are happening and 2 lakh has happened in a single day, then definitely something is actually happening there. So that is where I will consider there is a volume spike. Now, other than that, I can actually choose this based on GAN numbers on basis of closing, on basis of opening, on basis of low, on basis of high. Now, suppose I'm looking for some stocks on a reversal basis, and that too for what do you say on the buy side, then I will go and look for this one. Okay, if I look for this, what do I get? I get stocks which are probably reversing from there. Okay, so these are the list of stocks. So I got around 74 stocks. Now, if I have to shortlist further, I can actually go ahead and choose if there is any volumes which are there. So I can see I have around 10 stocks which have high volume. So it becomes easier for me to pick. See, if I have to choose some 50, 100 stocks, it is very difficult. So I have to actually, now out of this, only 3 stocks are there in F&O. So if I only do F&O, I can choose only these 3 stocks. So suppose I am actually looking at something, remove this. Suppose I am at this point of time, market is actually trending on the downside. If the market is trending downside, I am looking at reversal stocks, basically, which are actually going on the negative side. So in that case, what I can do is if I want to look at stocks which are, I can look at, I don't get one stock also right now, which are on the high side. That means I can look at the high of a particular day. So high, today's high, I'm trying to look at, is it closer to the GAN number? And today's low, is it closer to the GAN number? So what happens if if the trend is negative, I will get a lot of stocks which are actually based on this GAN high numbers. Getting it? So this will actually help me to shortlist. So I can also do one thing is suppose I want to do this. Oh, 1 second. I've done this low. Along with that, I also want this also. That means on the closing basis also, it should be above the GAN number. So I can actually shortlist this based on these 2 things. So you can get much more ideal numbers. Getting it? So what happens is you can screen things in a much defined way. Then actually what happens is you have a less number of stocks which you need to actually go and do your analysis. And as long as your analysis sees that this is a good place for me to look at taking an entry, I can go ahead and taking an entry. Okay, जो भी आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है आप पूछ लीजिए, मैं आपको हिंदी में बता दूंगा. सॉरी एक्चुअली फ्लो में कैरी हो जाता हूँ कभी कभी, तो आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है तो बता दीजिए। देखिए यहाँ पर हम क्या कर रहे हैं, स्क्रीनिंग कर रहे हैं। स्क्रीनिंग आप चाहिए तो ओपन पर कर सकते हैं, क्लोज पर कर सकते हैं, वॉल्यूम स्पाइक्स पर कर सकते हैं, फ्यूचर्स ऑप्शंस पे कर सकते हैं, क्लोजिंग पे से कर सकते हैं, लो पे कर सकते हैं, हाई पे कर सकते हैं। यू कैन डू ऑन वेरियस थिंग्स। आपको कौन सा चाहिए? अगर आपको स्टॉक्स एक्चुअली लो के हिसाब से देखते हैं तो लो में एडवांटेज ये होगा कि अगर मार्केट ने एक लो बनाया है जो इम्पोर्टेंट है गैन नंबर के हिसाब से, तो ये अच्छा प्लेस होगा, रिस्क रिवार्ड हमारे लिए फेवर करेगा। सो लेट अस एक्चुअली गो अहेड एंड ट्राई टू डू दिस। सो फर्स्ट हमने क्या किया, व्हाट वी हैव डन, वी हैव स्क्रीन द स्टॉक्स। ऑल ऑफ यू आर क्लियर? स्क्रीनिंग द स्टॉक इज वेरी इजी। See, you need a tool. See, otherwise you can do your own things. You can go for volumes. You can check for stocks which are having volumes. You will get that in the in many of the places. Open interest and all, you can do it. But again, there will be 50 stocks, 100 stocks. You shortlisting becomes difficult. And वहां पर एक्चुअली चैलेंज ये भी रहेगा, आपका रिस्क रिवार्ड कितना फेवरेबल है पता नहीं है। बट फॉर अस the biggest advantage is we are choosing stocks which are near to the GAN numbers. So since it is near to the GAN numbers, for me the risk reward will be very less. Maybe risk may be 0.5% to 1%, not more than that. But the reward can be high. It can be anywhere between 2%, 5%, 10% also. Right? So pehle what we are doing, we are screening the stocks. So screening the stocks, if you use our tools, it will be faster. If you are using manual methods, see, you can do the manual methods also. Let me actually show you the manual method. So you can go to money control and you can go to all stats. Okay. And here you will actually find this. See, look at this. Top gainers, top losers, only buyers, only sellers, most active stocks, intraday large deals, प्राइस शॉकर्स, वॉल्यूम शॉकर्स, 52 वीक्स हाई, 52 वीक लो, आपको बहुत सारा ऑप्शन मिलेगा। बट द चैलेंज हियर इज you have too many options. Each of them will have some 10 stocks, 20 stocks, 30 stocks, 50 stocks. So how many stocks will you keep on shortlisting? That becomes a big challenge. So for me it is a big challenge. If you have any other thing, you can actually look at it. It's up to you. Here also, if you want looking for something which is more on the buy side, you have to look for this: increase in open interest, increase in price. If you are looking for something on the sell side, आपको sell side के देखना है तो ये देखिए, increase in open interest, decrease in price. Since market is more on the positive side, we can go for this: increase in open interest, increase in price. So if you go here, you will get again, look at this. It is giving me almost around more than 80 to 100 stocks. See, there are around 150 stocks which are actually in the F&O, and out of this, almost everything is coming here. I will have to go and check all the 100 stocks. It becomes difficult for me. Gurudas ji, you can do your own back testing. For me, I have done back testing. Results are absolutely amazing. Our risk reward is actually 0.5% to more than 5%. We have given you the backtest results for the earlier thing also. You have not done anything with that. So there's no point for me to give you all the backtesting results. See, backtesting, if you have to give you for screeners, it is impossible, impractical. Nobody can give you for a screener. You can give you a backtesting for a particular stock. If you are actually taking a stock and you are doing a calculation, there you can do a backtesting. For screener, how can you actually do backtesting? It is impractical. It is not possible at all. I have actually been giving you the stocks for the last more than a week plus. I have been giving you a lot of stocks. Go and see what actually these stocks have done. You will get the results there only. So most important thing, you have to buy means it is above that price. That is a very simple concept. If it is above that price, if it is closing above that price, go ahead and buy. Otherwise, don't buy. If you are buying, the possibility that it will actually hit stop loss is very, very less. If you take out of 10 stocks, maybe 1 or 2 stocks may hit your stop loss. Rest of the things will not hit the stop loss. We have seen that a lot of you have actually also done that. You can actually do on this. So understand backtesting, if you have to do, it has to be done if there is a particular strategy, if there is a particular calculator, if it is doing. So where is the entry happening? Where is the exit happening? Based on that, you can do this. This is a screener. It is giving you a stocks. For example, here you have all the stocks which are having a higher open interest. You can't get a backtesting done for this. It is not practically possible. Okay, so let us actually do this. So first we have done the screening of stocks. Step one is very clear with you. I've shown you what method I use. I've also shown you a manual method, how you can do this. Correct? The second step, what you have to do is this. See, this is where you will take time. आपको समय लगेगा इसके लिए, इसीलिए best is you do this in a weekend. Okay, you can do this in a weekend so that you can actually go ahead and do this. What you will do in a weekend, so you will select stocks and put that in the watch list. So it is best to at least keep some 20 stocks in your watch list. Minimum 20 stocks आपको रखना है, क्योंकि not every stock will actually give you result what you wanted. So best, sometimes what happens is you are looking only on the buy side, and when you are looking only on the buy side, probably it will not go above that your buy price at all. अगर बाई प्राइस के ऊपर ही नहीं आता है, क्लोज नहीं करता है, सो द होल थिंग इज एक्चुअली नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प यू, राइट? सो इसीलिए आपको मिनिमम 20 स्टॉक्स तो वॉच लिस्ट में डालना पड़ेगा. एटलीस्ट 20 इज व्हाट आई रेकमेंड. आप ज्यादा करोगे तो ठीक है, मिनिमम 20 आप रखो, क्योंकि 5 स्टॉक में आपको ट्रेड करना है. तो 5 स्टॉक के लिए ट्रेड करना है, तो 20 स्टॉक्स यू शुड हैव इन योर वॉच लिस्ट. ओके, तो सेलेक्टिंग स्टॉक्स क्या करना है, इट विल गिव यू सम सेट ऑफ स्टॉक्स. आपको स्टॉक्स एक्चुअली यहाँ पर आ रहा है. सो व्हाट यू विल हैव टू डू इज you will have to go and see the chart and then put it into watch list. Is it worth to do that or not? So here I will actually take 2-3 stocks and actually show you if it is worth to do that or not. So let me take UBL. See, UBL I have taken. United Breweries. Look at this. Here in this stock, for me, I will have to wait for the breakout to happen. Here for me, I will get stuck very badly. See, if you look at this stock has been continuously in the downtrend. Okay, now it has actually started moving sideways. So here for me, this can give me results provided it moves beyond this. See, it has to go beyond this particular range. ये जो range है, basically I should actually go beyond this place, preferably this place, because this is where it got recently the resistance, right? तो ये हमारा range है. So you can put this in the watch list, but I will not be interested in trading this until the range is going to break. Range को break करने दीजिए. Either I can take a trade once the range breaks, or it goes up and comes down here and this does a retesting. I'll be interested in taking the trade in any of these places. Are you able to get this? आपको stocks मिल गया, you have got the stocks. Now you have to actually look at this, how to find this. So for this, I will also be using positional calculator. I have see here, you in my tool, what I give you is not just a screener. You are also getting a calculator. So this calculator, what it does is it is actually calculating and telling you the important GAN numbers, and based on that, where you can actually look at taking the trade. So if you are taking an intraday trade where you can keep the stop loss, if you are taking a positional trade where you can keep the stop loss, everything it will give you. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the stock. Let me actually see the price here. See, United Brewery price is 1459. Okay, so let me put that price here, 1459. Okay, I've put this price. So what it has given me is this number. So for me, this is important. As long it is above 1450, everything is good for me. So as long it is above 1450, it means the possibility is very high. It is going to move higher. If it starts going below that, then it will again get into a sideways consolidation mode, because this stock is actually in the sideways consolidation. ये फिर से consolidation में जा सकता है. 1450 के ऊपर ही हमारे लिए buying है. So what you can do is, what I will do here, I'll just go here, choose a horizontal line and put this particular line here and put 1450 here. ठीक है, सिंपल काम है. आपको क्या करना है? You need to go and look at this stocks and screen the stocks. See, screening the stock is fine, but for me it is still in a sideways consolidation. I can go and take this trade, but here I have a problem, because again it may, if it goes up also, it may again face some resistance challenges. If I want to take the trade, again it is up to you if you want to take the risk. Here if it is 1450 is the price, so I don't want it to go below that. As long it is above that, I am okay with taking this trade. ठीक है. तो पर्सनली टेक्निकली अगर हम बात करेंगे तो ये रेंज को ब्रेक करने दीजिए, उसके बाद आपको मूवमेंट जो है स्मूथ रहेगा. वरना एक्चुअली व्हाट हैपेंस, इट विल गो अप देन कम डाउन, गो अप कम डाउन. इट विल एक्चुअली, इफ यू आर डूइंग अ लॉट ऑफ, if you are a trader who actually focuses more on the stop loss, your stop loss may hit multiple times. तो वो थोड़ा चैलेंज रहेगा. इसीलिए थोड़ा वेट कर लीजिए. एक बार ये रेंज ब्रेक हो जाएगा, इट विल बी मच मोर स्मूथर. ठीक है. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर विथ यू. Let me take you one or two stocks so that you get a clarity. So look at this. There is Polycab. Let me take you Polycab. See, look at this. This is a big problem now. Polycab and all is almost at all-time high. Now, all-time high में actually resistance कैसे पता चलेगा? Are you getting it? All-time high है. Where will you find the resistance? This is a big challenge when it comes to a stock. Either IPO stock होगा तो data ही नहीं है. And stocks which are actually at all-time highs, again data nahi hai. We don't have any data because it has never gone to that prices, right? Now the most important price here 3400 na, 3400 hamare liye price rahega. So let me actually mark this, because I know this is a price for this. I have been tracking it. See, 3400 is the price for Polycab for me. 3400 के ऊपर ऊपर है, 3400 के नीचे नीचे आ सकता है. ठीक है. This is as simple as this. So you can actually look at this. यहाँ पर क्या है, स्टॉक तो ट्रेंडिंग है, बट यहाँ पर थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. टेक्निकली आप देखोगे what is happening here. Look at this. There is a high made here. There is a new high made here. एंड आप देखोगे यहाँ पर RSI डाइवर्जेंस हमको दिख रहा है. तो अगर ये 3400 से नीचे क्लोज करना स्टार्ट करता है तो मेरे हिसाब से ये थोड़ा नेगेटिव है. आर यू गेटिंग इट? सो फ्रॉम माय साइड दिस इज अ चैलेंज, बट अगर इट इज गोइंग टू गो अबाउट 3400, it doesn't matter. RSI may actually still not move much higher, but price can still move higher. So that is the concept of RSI. That is the concept of RSI divergence, right? ये फिर भी ऊपर जा सकता है, but 3400 के ऊपर रहना important है हमारे लिए. ठीक है. तो I've just shown you some of the examples. हम कैसे स्क्रीन करते हैं, तो आसान हो जाएगा. Are you clear? आपको क्या करना है? सिंपल सी चीज है. You need to select the stocks and you need to put that in your watch list. आपको करना क्या है? आप ट्रेडिंग व्यू यूज करते हो तो खाली क्या करिए, यहाँ पर वॉच लिस्ट में जाइए. यू गो टू दिस वॉच लिस्ट and add the stock, whichever stock you want, just put that plus and it will come here. Okay. And if you want, you can also do another thing here. See, you can actually click here and I add this, or you can also click this particular thing. See, there is that three dots, you can click that, and you can also add something like add section. So when you add a section, what happens is you can create a set of stocks which are on the buy side and on the sell side. See, look at this place. I've created a set of stocks which are on the sell side here. Okay. So I can keep shifting if it is moving from buy to sell, sell to buy, I can keep shifting here. आपको समझ में आ रहा है ना? तो ये आप कर सकते हो ताकि इट बिकम्स इजियर फॉर यू, हैंडी हो जाएगा। आपको 10 स्टॉक 20 स्टॉक जो भी स्टॉक्स चाहिए, आपको क्या करना है, एक एक क्लिक ऑफ ए बटन में आप एक्चुअली यू कैन गो एंड सी द स्टॉक्स इन फ्रैक्शन ऑफ टाइम। देखो फॉर एग्जांपल आई जस्ट क्लिक ऑन डाउन एरो हियर एंड आप देखोगे तो फ्रॉम निफ्टी से बैंक निफ्टी चला गया, बैंक निफ्टी से विक्स को चला गया, इट गोज टू द अदर स्टॉक व्हिच आई हैव पुट हियर इन द वॉच लिस्ट। गेटिंग इट? तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, जो भी मैं पर्सनली ट्रेड करता हूँ, जो मैं पर्सनली अभी यूज कर रहा हूँ, उसको आई विल पुट दिस हियर एंड रेस्ट ऑफ द स्टॉक्स आई कैन एक्चुअली पुट ऑन द अदर प्लेसेस। सो इट बिकम्स इजियर। मैं चाहिए तो 50 स्टॉक भी डाल सकता हूँ, 100 स्टॉक्स भी डाल सकता हूँ। मैं इतना ज्यादा स्टॉक्स मत करिए, इट विल बिकम डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू टू ट्रैक। आपको टाइम मैनेजमेंट करना है तो डोंट कीप मोर देन 20 स्टॉक्स। 10 से 20 स्टॉक एक्चुअली ट्रैक करना आसान होगा। You actually going to do only that. So what you have done, step one is you need to screen the stocks. Second step आपको क्या करना है, स्टॉक को सेलेक्ट करना है और वॉच लिस्ट में ऐड कर देना है। Getting it? All of you are clear till here? Is it easy? All of you can do this? Till here everybody can do, right? Nobody has any confusion, nobody has any challenge in doing any of this. Any questions? ओके क्लियर है। सो नेक्स्ट चले जाते हैं। नेक्स्ट स्टेप में क्या है, आपको इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल मार्क करना है। जब अभी भी मैंने लेवल मार्क किया, देखो ज्ञान नंबर मुझे पता है, मेरा कैलकुलेटर है, यू कैन यूज इट। अदरवाइज यू हैव टू मार्क लास्ट वीक लो, वीकली हाई, मंथली लो, फिबोनाची का जो भी है, वॉट एवर यू कंसिडर इंपॉर्टेंट आप मार्क करो। तो ये आप पर डिपेंडेंट है, आपका टेक्निकल एनालिसिस पर डिपेंडेंट है। आई एम एक्चुअली गिविंग यू फ्री मेथड एंड इफ यू वांट टू यूज माय मेथड इट इज गोइंग टू कॉस्ट यू समथिंग, आई विल टेल यू एट द एंड ऑफ द सेशन। ठीक है, तो ये हो गया, आसान है। तो इसके बाद क्या है, नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज it is difficult for you to sit in front of the system and keep watching अगर प्राइस आया नहीं आया। So what you can do is just go to your broker account and for each of these stocks there is an option for you. I'll not spend time on doing that. You can actually put an alert. In trading view also, in free version you can put only one alert. So in other places on the price based, in zero the and all gives you somewhere around 200 plus alerts for free and you can remove the alerts whenever you want. So आप actually कर सकते हो, इसके ऊपर है या इसके नीचे है, above this price or below that price, you can actually put that alerts. So whatever says whenever that particular price comes, आपको ये alert आ जाएगा। एक बार alert आ गया तो आप देख सकते हो और बाद में you can go ahead and take the decision। आपको buy करना है, sell करना है, जो भी आपका decision है आप करो, but strictly follow with the stop loss. Getting it? ATR is required only if you are trading in a intraday. आप इंट्राडे में ट्रेड करते हो देन आपको एवरेज टू रेंज की जरूरत है, वरना आपको रेंज की जरूरत नहीं है। रेंज यू डोंट रिक्वायर फॉर स्विंग ट्रेड और पोजिशनल ट्रेड। Should we ignore alert in the first 15 minutes? See, it doesn't matter. You can take even in the first 15 minutes. The most important thing is if it is above our price, it has to stay there. It should not just touch and go. If it is touching and going, then it is actually saying that it is getting rejected. Please understand this. When I say touch and go, at least it should stay 1 minute or 5 minutes. Many times what happens, it will just touch. It will not even stay for 1 minute. If it is not even staying for 1 minute, what is the whole purpose of that? है ना? तो minimum तो 5 मिनट तो रुकना चाहिए. At least 5 minutes it has to stay there. And put the stop loss. See, if you are doing anything in the first 15 minutes, day high, day low, जो भी है छोटा सा स्टॉप लॉस रहेगा, ऐड कर दो. See, the advantage with our calculator is, let me show you this. See here, look at this. For example, in case of our just now we were talking about what we are talking about. Okay, let us take a random example. Let us take a random example. For example, today we were talking about Adani Ports. ठीक है, अदानी पोर्ट्स का देख लेते हैं. तो पहले 15 मिनट में क्या हुआ, वो तो वहां से नीचे आना स्टार्ट कर दिया. तो ये पहला 15 मिनट था. तो मुझे क्या चाहिए, आई जस्ट नीड द ओपन प्राइस. So open price is 4729. Okay, so let me show you what I will do here. I can see this is a stock calculator for intraday. I will need here to put a what do you say, the average true range. So what is the average range here? Average range is somewhere around 30 points, I think 20-30 points. 20 points. So what I'll do is I'll just put this. Can you see here? So if you are looking for this, I'm putting here in case of this my price. So if you look at this, it says buy can be done above 729 and sell can be done below 716. इसके नीचे ही सेल है, उससे पहले सेल नहीं है. इसके ऊपर ही बाई है और बाई नहीं है. आप देखोगे तो there is no buy no sell for this particular stock. Let me show you this. आप देखो आज का पूरा दिन देखो, हाई क्या है 730 है. It just tested and came down. It is not actually there, and the low is 720. So if you there, whole day it has stayed in the 10 points range. So there is no buy no sell for this particular stock. Can you see here? So that is the beauty of the calculator. It will give you, if you are trading on intraday, it will give you intraday. If you are trading in swing also, it will give you. So for example, I go for the swing trade. So what is important for me is I will require to put here the closing price. So 726 is the closing price. So it will tell above 730 only look at buy. 730 के ऊपर ही buy है. ठीक है, उसके बाद it can go to 734 7. So here it is giving you different targets. So you can look at this. Here we are looking anywhere between 2 to 5%. We are not looking anything more than that. Same thing on the positional cases. I am actually putting the calculation. It will give me different numbers. The numbers are different. On a positional basis, I have a different risk, different reward. On a swing, I have a different risk, different reward. Positional basis swing trading, if we are trying to do, it is best to look at the closing prices. Stop loss is also on the closing basis. On the closing कहाँ पर आया है, that becomes important. Intraday में कहाँ पर गया है, it has nothing, no meaning for that. Are you getting it? So here you get a intraday calculator, swing calculator, positional trade calculator. आप क्या करना चाहते हो उस पर डिपेंड है. ठीक है, I'll not take more stocks, Mohit. I will not have time. Already I've exceeded time. So I'm just giving you an example of how you can use. You don't have to worry. All the tools are available here. ठीक है, तो let us actually complete this. So what happens? उसके बाद क्या करना है? आपको क्या करना है? सिंपल सी बात है. So you have put the alert. Alert के बाद whenever the alert comes, you will look at the you can go and take the calculator. आप calculator में डालो, वो बता देगा आपको कहाँ पर एंट्री कर सकते हो, कहाँ पर एग्जिट कर सकते हो. आप वहां पर स्टॉप लॉस डाल दो, टारगेट डाल दो, खत्म कहानी. You don't have to sit in front of the system. Then every day you can just go ahead and track this, and you can actually increase your stop loss or the targets. So for this, I will do a separate video and put it probably tomorrow, because currently if I take that, it will take another half an hour or plus. So for me today, I will not have that much time to spare. So we will do that tomorrow. Okay? I hope this is clear with all of you. So these are the steps. So let me actually summarize the steps. For the best results, you need to actually you need to trade with at least 5 stocks at a time. Suppose आपके पास 1 लाख रुपया है तो 20-20 हजार 5 स्टॉक में डाल दो, तो इट विल बिकम इजियर फॉर यू. सो आपका रिस्क कम होगा एंड रिवर्स भी अच्छा रहेगा. सो दिस इज समथिंग वेरी सिमिलर टू हाउ अ म्यूचुअल फंड डज. म्यूचुअल फंड क्या करता है, वो अलग अलग स्टॉक्स में डाल देता है. इफ वन स्टॉक इज गोइंग डाउन, अनदर स्टॉक इज गोइंग अप, ओवरऑल आपका पोर्टफोलियो इतना खास खराब नहीं होगा. दैट इज अ बिग एडवांटेज. गेटिंग इट? सो लेट मी समराइज द एंटायर थिंग फॉर यू. पहला स्टेप क्या है, आपको स्टॉक्स को स्क्रीन करना है. यू नीड टू स्क्रीन द स्टॉक्स. सेकेंड स्टेप क्या है, यू नीड टू सेलेक्ट द स्टॉक्स. सो सेलेक्ट कैसे करोगे, आप इधर ट्रेंडिंग स्टॉक सेलेक्ट करोगे या स्टॉक्स ऑन अ रिवर्सल बेसिस आप सेलेक्ट करोगे. थर्ड स्टेप क्या है, उसको वॉच लिस्ट में डाल दो. आप जो भी एक्चुअली करते हो, ब्रोकरेज अकाउंट में है तो ब्रोकरेज में डाल दो. आप ट्रेडिंग व्यू यूज करते हो तो ट्रेडिंग व्यू में डाल दो. नेक्स्ट आप क्या करना है, आपको इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल्स मार्क कर देना है. तो इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल्स आपको पता होना चाहिए कि कहाँ से एक्चुअली प्राइस ऊपर जाएगा या नीचे जाएगा. आपको बेसिक टेक्निकल एनालिसिस तो चाहिए होगा. इफ यू आर नॉट मच फेमिलियर विद चार्ट्स एंड ऑल, बेस्ट इज एक्चुअली गो एंड लुक एट माय प्लेलिस्ट. प्लेलिस्ट में मेरे हाउ टू लुक एट द चार्ट्स एंड ऑल मेरा एक्चुअली वीडियोस है. 5 days का जो मेरा ट्रेनिंग है टेक्निकल एनालिसिस के बारे में, वहां पर मैंने एक्चुअली बात किया है. आप उसको देख सकते हो. दैट विल गिव यू अ फेयर आइडिया अबाउट दैट. ठीक है, तो आप इंपॉर्टेंट रेफरेंस पॉइंट्स मार्क कर लो. उसके बाद आपको क्या करना है, आप एक्चुअली आपका ब्रोकरेज अकाउंट में प्राइस का बेसिस में अलर्ट डाल दो. अबोव दिस प्राइस, बिलो दिस प्राइस जब भी आएगा, मे बी आधा परसेंट ऊपर या नीचे आप एक्चुअली डाल दो. फॉर एग्जांपल 190 इज द प्राइस. आप 198 या 190 प्राइस है तो 188 189 पर आप एक्चुअली एक अलर्ट डाल दो, या 192 193 ऐसा एक्चुअली अलर्ट डाल दो. तो व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन ए प्राइस इज मूविंग अबव दिस और बिलो दैट, बोथ द प्लेसेस यू विल गेट एन अलर्ट. तो आपका अलर्ट मिल जाएगा. तो आप एक्चुअली उसके बाद में आप जाकर कर सकते हो जो करना है आपको. तो पहले आपको एनालिसिस करके रखना है. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दिस. यू डोंट ट्राई टू एनालाइज इन द लाइव मार्केट, यू विल ऑलवेज गो रॉन्ग. आपको क्या करना है, पहले एनालिसिस करके रख देना का इसके ऊपर बाई करना है या इसके नीचे सेल करना है. So you need to do that analysis beforehand. When you don't have any position, then you are doing analysis. It is always going to be right. ठीक है, तो उसके बाद आप क्या करोगे, whenever that alert comes, go ahead, take the trade as per आपको खुद पता है कि कहाँ पर एंट्री एग्जिट लेना है तो आप करो. वरना हमारा कैलकुलेटर है, उसको मदद लो तो आपको और आसान हो जाएगा. You will know exactly where to put the entry, exit, stop loss, टारगेट, सब कुछ एक्चुअली वो दे देगा. उसके हिसाब से कर लो आप. उसके बाद आपको करना क्या है, स्विंग ट्रेड कर रहे हो, पोजिशनल ट्रेड कर रहे हो, तो आपको समझ में ये आना चाहिए. देखो, इंट्राडे वाला स्टॉप लॉस ट्रिगर हो भी सकता है, but what is more important for a swing trader or a positional trader is what is the price it closes, not what is happening in the intraday. इंट्राडे में क्या होता है उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. व्हाट इज एक्चुअली हैपनिंग ऑन द क्लोजिंग बेसिस, दैट इज व्हाट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. आप एक्चुअली आपको क्या करना है, ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस को चेंज करना है और टारगेट को चेंज करना है. खाली इतना ही करना है. आप चाहिए तो हमारा जब भी टारगेट 1 हो जाता है तो स्टॉप लॉस आपका प्राइस पर, एंट्री प्राइस पर डाल कर सकते हो. प्राइस 2 पर, टारगेट 2 पर आता है तो आप टारगेट 1 पर स्टॉप लॉस लगा सकते हो. यू कैन डू दैट, but that is a crude method. I will teach you some other interesting methods. Probably tomorrow I'll be doing a video. I'll be putting that on the YouTube also. You will be able to watch it. Clear? So this is what is required. And ideally आप 5 स्टॉक्स से साथ करोगे तो अच्छा रहेगा, क्योंकि आपके लिए ये मदद मिल जाएगी. So all these screeners, everything actually मैं अपने लखपति क्लब के जो मेंबर्स है उनको तो फ्री में दे रहा हूँ. 1 महीने के लिए आप यूज कर सकते हो. हमारे ट्रेनिंग में आपको डिटेल में आपको समझाऊंगा कि कैसे यूज करना है, हाउ विल यू मैक्सिमाइज. एंड 1 month we will also be doing the live trading. We will be starting this batch next week onwards. तो जिसको भी एनरोल करना है आप मेरे को कनेक्ट कर लो। मेनी ऑफ यू वांटेड टू एनरोल, आपने एनरोल नहीं किया था, जल्दी से एनरोल कर लो, क्योंकि मैं अगले बैच से फिर से फीस बढ़ाने वाला हूँ। क्योंकि यहाँ पर वी हैव बीन गिविंग यू ओनली राइट नाउ, टिल नाउ मैं क्या दे रहा था आपको, खाली ये थोड़ा सा स्टॉक्स का कैलकुलेटर दे रहा था। अभी आई हैव बीन गिविंग यू द स्क्रीनर, along with that I'll be actually also coming out with Gantt डेट का मेथड के हिसाब से स्क्रीनर और एक्चुअली कैलकुलेटर सब मिल जाएगा। तो द प्राइस अगेन इज गोइंग टू इंक्रीज। तो इसीलिए जिसको भी एक्चुअली ज्वाइन करना है जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर लो, ज्वाइन दिस बैच which is going to start next week onwards, so you will get very good results there. Now for others who are actually not interested in learning, आपको खाली tools की जरूरत है, तो देखो देर आर टू ऑप्शंस। आप खुद कर सकते हो, तो आप एक्चुअली हमारा कैलकुलेटर ले लो, सब कुछ आपको मिल जाएगा, स्क्रीनर भी मिल जाएगा, कैलकुलेटर मिल जाएगा, यू कैन डू एवरीथिंग ऑन योर ओन। ठीक है, तो अलॉन्ग विद दैट आप, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू एक्चुअली feel that you will still need some help and you need some guidance? So what I will be doing is, whoever is interested to use my calculator tools and other things to do the calculation, I'll be putting you all into a separate WhatsApp group, and I'll be sharing with you out of all the stocks which are my top 5 picks for the day. रोज मैं आपको 5 स्टॉक, मेरा पर्सनल पिक कौन सा है मैं आपको डाल दूंगा। तो वो आप चाहिए तो इंट्राडे करो, पोजिशनल करो, स्विंग करो, आपका मर्जी है। यू कैन डू विच एवर इट इज। ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट यू कैन ऑल्सो डायरेक्टली इंटरेक्ट विथ मी देयर लाइव। ठीक है, तो लाइव मार्केट में भी यू कैन इंटरेक्ट विथ मी। ठीक है, तो देखिए जनरली मैं आपका जो कैलकुलेटर्स है, देखिए क्या क्या मिल रहा है मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ, what all things you are getting. So first thing is you are getting this screener. Okay, this screener is going to help you to screen the stocks. आपका 2500 stocks में ये best of the best stocks को screen करके दे रहा है, which is going to give you the risk reward in the ratio 1:2 minimum. It can give you 1:5, 1:10 also. So आप कैसे screen करोगे आप पर depend है। So I have shared with you the best thing which I am personally doing. I personally use the volume spikes, and I will be using the closing price, and probably I can also use the low price. Depends on कैसा actually situation है। मैं तो closing price पर depend करता हूँ, and I will be looking at the volume spikes. ठीक है, and I will be mainly looking at derivatives so that it will be easier for me to actually pick up. But derivatives जब भी pick करता हूँ, I will look at a stock which is at least 300-400 rupees plus, because less than that actually the lot size is huge. So what happens, हमारा risk जो है बढ़ जाता है, रिवार्ड बढ़ सकता है बट रिस्क ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है, तो आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड विद अ हाई रिस्क। सो दिस इज माय पर्सनल थिंग व्हिच आई पर्सनली डू। तो एक तो आपको स्क्रीनर मिल रहा है, तो स्क्रीनर कैन बी यूज्ड फॉर इंट्राडे, इट कैन बी यूज्ड फॉर पोजिशनल, इट कैन बी यूज्ड फॉर स्विंग, सबके लिए सेम स्क्रीनर आपके लिए मदद करेगा। तो इफ यू आर लुकिंग फॉर इंट्राडे, यू वांट टू लुक फॉर on the intraday itself, you want to look for buying, selling and all, you can actually use the same screener. You can use this, what you can use is, so you want to look for stocks which are purely on the basis of selling. So what you can do is, on the intraday you can actually use this based on, आप screen कर सकते हो based on the Gantt height. If you want to screen stocks purely based on buy, you can use either the open or on the low, दोनों में आप यूज कर सकते हो। और आपको बड़ा बड़ा एक्चुअली मूवमेंट्स वाला चाहिए, तो आप एक्चुअली इसके हिसाब से स्क्रीन कर सकते हो वॉल्यूम। तो अगर वॉल्यूम ज्यादा है तो मूवमेंट भी बड़ा होगा। तो आप देख सकते हो कि जो भी एक्चुअली हमारा स्टॉक है, जो यहाँ पर वॉल्यूम स्पाइक ज्यादा है, यहाँ पर पॉसिबिलिटी इज वेरी हाई that each of these stocks would have actually given you a huge movement. आप देखो यहाँ पर 3%, 3%, 8%, one, these are the two stocks which have not done much, 2%, यहाँ पर देखो 3%, 3%, 3%. So what happens is generally these places the movement will be on a higher price. बहुत ज्यादा मूवमेंट रहेगा. अगर बहुत ज्यादा मूवमेंट है तो यूर रिस्क वर्सेस रिवार्ड इज वेरी हाई. तो स्ट्रिक्टली स्टॉप लॉस के साथ एक्चुअली रिस्क मैनेजमेंट करना आपको आता है, तो दिस इज गोइंग टू एक्चुअली बी हेल्पफुल फॉर यू. अलोंग विद दिस आपको क्या मिल रहा है? Along with this, you are going to get a stock calculator. This is for intraday. आपको इंट्राडे में करना है तो ये इंट्राडे का कैलकुलेटर है. इट विल एक्चुअली हेल्प यू टू टेक द ट्रेड एट द राइट प्लेस. इट विल हेल्प यू टू अवॉइड टेकिंग अननेसेसरी ट्रेड. देखिए यहाँ पर क्लियरली इसने बाई भी नहीं है, सेल भी नहीं है, इसने क्लियरली बता दिया है. इट विल एक्चुअली हेल्प यू टू टेक दैट राइट ट्रेड्स. एंड दिस इज द स्विंग ट्रेडर. Swing calculator, आप actually you want to do on the swing basis, you want to buy and hold, it will tell you closing इसके ऊपर actually आना चाहिए, प्राइस को इसके ऊपर टिकना चाहिए, only then it is a buy, otherwise it is not a buy. ठीक है. इंट्राडे के लिए आप चाहिए तो आप देखो 730 ऐसा है कि इसके ऊपर बाई है, इसके नीचे सेल है. ठीक है. तो मेन चीज क्या है कि इन स्विंग और पोजिशनल दिस इज व्हाट यू विल सी. इवन इन द पोजिशनल इट इज द सेम थिंग यू विल बी एबल टू सी हियर. बट फॉर दिस इट विल नॉट एक्चुअली टेल यू वेदर यू विल बाय और सेल. दैट इज द डिसीजन व्हिच यू नीड टू टेक. ठीक है. तो हमारे लिए सिंपल है, इसके ऊपर बाय है, इसके नीचे सेल है. इट इज एज सिंपल एज दैट. और यू विल ऑल्सो गेट दिस ऑप्शन कैलकुलेटर. सी ऑप्शन कैलकुलेटर पहले से बहुत ज्यादा डेवलप हो चुका है. दिस इज मच स्ट्रॉन्गर. तो यहाँ पर क्या है, इट विल गिव यू वेरी क्लियर प्रिसाइज प्राइस पॉइंट्स. इसके ऊपर ही आपको बाई करना है. एंड यहाँ पर क्या है देखो, सिंपल सी बात है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल 206 प्राइस है, तो अबाउट 210 ओनली यू आर गोइंग टू बाई एंड यू वांट टू कीप अ स्मॉल स्टॉप लॉस. आप 5 पॉइंट का स्टॉप लॉस डाल दो, 5 पॉइंट्स. So 5 points 10 points का stop loss है, उससे ज्यादा का stop loss की जरूरत नहीं है. And when it hits this price, then you can trail your stop loss below this. So 230 है तो 220 या 225 पर आप stop loss डाल सकते हो. When it actually goes above this, you can again trail your stop loss to 240 245. 5-10 पॉइंट से ज्यादा का आपको स्टॉप लॉस रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर मोमेंटम कम हो रहा है तो वो हिट हो जाएगा. ठीक है. अगर मोमेंटम है तो इट विल कीप ऑन मूविंग हायर. सो इट विल एक्चुअली हेल्प यू टू डू दिस. दिस इज वर्किंग वेरी वेरी गुड एंड वी आर एबल टू गेट. हाँ, इंडेक्स के लिए आप यूज कर सकते हो. इंडेक्स के लिए भी 5-10 पॉइंट से ज्यादा का आपको स्टॉप लॉस रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. देखिए अगर वॉलेटाइल है तो वो स्टॉप लॉस कट जाएगा. आप वॉलेटाइल मार्केट में आपको एनीवे आपको प्रॉफिट आने वाला नहीं है. तो अगर आपने एंट्री ले लिया है तो आपको एग्जिट आसानी से मिल जाएगा. यू विल नॉट हैव टू वरी. आपको क्या करना है, यू हैव टू कीप लुकिंग एट दीज प्राइसेस. एक पड़ाव आने के बाद आपको ट्रेल कर देने का है स्टॉप लॉस. दूसरा पड़ाव आ जाए फिर से ट्रेल कर दो. खाली यही करते रहना है. आप जब तक ऊपर जाता रहेगा आपको कोई फिक्र करने की जरूरत नहीं है. इफ एट ऑल देयर इज सम डिप एंड ऑल, इट विल कम. इट मे एक्चुअली ट्रिगर योर स्टॉप लॉस. इट इज पॉसिबल बट यू विल exit with profit. That is the beauty of this particular calculator. ठीक है. तो if you see you are getting इंडेक्स का कैलकुलेटर भी मिलेगा आपको, स्टॉक्स का कैलकुलेटर मिलेगा आपको. स्टॉक्स के लिए या इंडेक्स के लिए भी आप यूज कर सकते हो. स्विंग के लिए, पोजिशनल के लिए, सारा चीज आप यूज कर सकते हो. ठीक है. तो ये आपको सारा मिला के जनरली वी आर चार्जिंग दिस 3000 रुपीज अ मंथ. ठीक है. हम इसको क्या चार्ज कर रहे हैं, वी आर चार्जिंग दिस 3000 रुपीज अ मंथ. ठीक है. सो 3000 रुपीज अ मंथ के हिसाब से आप देखोगे तो इट विल हार्डली कॉस्ट यू मे बी अराउंड 100 रुपीज अ डे. एक दिन के हिसाब से आप देखोगे तो 100 रुपये लगेगा. ठीक है. तो अगर आप एक्चुअली देखो, अगर आपको खाली ट्रेड करना है, और इसके साथ में आपको एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में भी डालने वाला हूं, और इस व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में आपको फिर से सारा चीजें मिल जाएगा. आई विल बी पर्सनली पिकिंग 5 स्टॉक्स एवरी डे एंड गिविंग यू. ये कैलकुलेटर में स्टॉप लॉस भी बता देगा. देखो पहले स्टॉप लॉस तो बता दिया है ना. सी लुक एट दिस, पहला स्टॉप लॉस क्या है? पहला स्टॉप लॉस देखो, आप यहाँ पर आपको एंट्री इसके ऊपर ही लेना है। स्टॉप लॉस पहला तो ये है, 200 रुपए का है, ठीक है। इसके बाद ये जाएगा तो आप एक्चुअली ट्रेल करो, 10 पॉइंट एक्चुअली नीचे आप स्टॉप लॉस डाल दो, ठीक है। See, if you are using index and if you are using options and all, आपको एक या दो ट्रेड में आपको पूरा पैसा मिल जाएगा। इसके साथ आई विल बी पर्सनली गिविंग यू माय व्यूज, मैं पर्सनली मेरा व्यू भी देता रहूंगा कि क्या हो रहा है, कौन सा स्टॉक एक्चुअली आपको लेना है। आप स्टॉक्स को भी, यू कैन टेक स्टॉक्स ऑन द ऑप्शन ऑल्सो, आप स्टॉक्स को भी ऑप्शन में ले सकते हो। फॉर एग्जाम्पल कोई स्टॉक है 20 रुपए का, एक्चुअली आपका स्टॉक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आज अदानी पोर्ट्स का एक्चुअली स्टॉक हमको 35 रुपीज के आसपास था। 35 का है तो ये क्लियरली बता रहा है 40 रुपए के ऊपर ही बाई है। तो आज एक्चुअली पूरा दिन ये 40 रुपए के ऊपर आया ही नहीं है, इट हैज नॉट एट ऑल कम अबाउट दिस। तो आपको क्या है कि इट विल क्लियरली टेल यू, आप एक्चुअली स्टॉक्स में भी आपको करना है तो ये क्लियरली बता देगा आप आज मोमेंटम आएगा नहीं आएगा। आपको मोमेंटम आना है तो इसके ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा, तभी एक्चुअली मोमेंटम आएगा। सो व्हाट हैपेंस, you can actually go and take any stock and also make money out of the stock options also। स्टॉक ऑप्शंस में एक एक दिन में अगर हमारा जो स्टॉक्स में आपको रेकमेंड किया है इसके हिसाब से आप देख लोगे तो आपको आसानी से कम आपको देखो, आप एक और भी काम कर सकते हो। आपको 35 रुपीज का स्टॉक है, आप एक्चुअली इफ यू वांट टू यूज दिस एज एन ऑप्शन, यहाँ पर बाई सेल नहीं आ रहा, बाई सेल के हिसाब से ये आपको हेल्प नहीं कर रहा है, तो आप इसको स्टॉक्स में भी डाल सकते हो। इसको स्टॉक्स में डाल दो, यहाँ पर 1 रुपए का एक्चुअली आप ये डाल दो, क्या है कि एटीआर। तो यहाँ पर देखो ये 37 के ऊपर ही बाई बता रहा है, तो आज एक्चुअली पूरा दिन ये 34 टू 37 के आसपास ही था। तो व्हाट हैपेंस इज, आपको ये जो कैलकुलेटर है ना, ये आपको अननेसेसरी ट्रेड से बचाएगा, और आप जो भी ट्रेड लोगे इसके हिसाब से आप एक्चुअली ट्रेड भी कर सकते हो। देखो, इट विल गिव यू द लेवल्स जहां से आप एंट्री लेकर एग्जिट भी कर सकते हो। आप 1-2 रुपया भी यहाँ पर कमा लोगे तो यहाँ पर 1-2 हजार रुपया आ जाएगा आपको, ठीक है। तो यू कैन यूज दिस कैलकुलेटर फॉर दिस। ये पूरा कैलकुलेटर इज बेस्ड ऑन ज्ञान स्क्वायर ऑफ 9। मैंने आपको वो सारा, वी हैव डन लॉट ऑफ ट्रेनिंग ना, जो हमारा ट्रेनिंग किया था उसमें एक्चुअली पूरा ज्ञान स्क्वायर ऑफ 9 है, दैट वर्क्स एब्सोल्युटली स्टनिंग। रिजल्ट्स जो है बहुत ही बढ़िया है, पीपल आर गेटिंग अमेजिंग रिजल्ट्स, अमेजिंग रिजल्ट्स। देखो पूरा कैलकुलेटर, पूरा आपको क्या क्या मिलेगा, आपको 1 2 3 4 5, आपको 5 कैलकुलेटर, एक स्क्रीनर, और उसके साथ साथ मैं पर्सनली आपको रोज अपना व्यूज भी बताऊंगा और पर्सनली मेरा खुद का ट्रेड्स भी बताऊंगा, और आप एक्चुअली इसको कैसे यूज करते हैं। आपको लाइव मार्केट में भी कोई दिक्कत होगी, you will have any challenge with the live market also, you can do this। so you have 2-3 options here। आप चाहिए तो ये काम कर सकते हो, आप चाहिए तो ये जो है कैलकुलेटर 3000 रुपीज पर मंथ आप पे करके ले सकते हो। 3K पर मंथ में आप यू कैन यूज दिस कैलकुलेटर एंड डू दिस। दैट इज नंबर 1 ऑप्शन। नंबर 2 ऑप्शन ये है कि बेटर ये, यू कैन ज्वाइन माय लखपति क्लब मेंबरशिप। लखपति क्लब आप ज्वाइन करोगे तो यहाँ पर आपको 21 डेज का ट्रेनिंग है। सो 21 डेज का ट्रेनिंग में आपको टाइम ट्रेडिंग सिखा रहा हूँ। I will be teaching you about everything which you require in the market, from where you will start from scratch, and from there you can move from 1 lakh rupees a month to 1 crore rupees। आप कैसे जा सकते हो, स्टेप बाय स्टेप एक्चुअली मेथड है। तो ये पूरा जो है ऑलमोस्ट 1 मंथ का प्रोग्राम है, और ये 1 मंथ का प्रोग्राम पहले हम 10,000 में कर रहे थे, हमने लास्ट बैच में इसको 12,000 रुपए कर दिया था। तो 12,000 रुपीज वाला ये 15,000 रुपए नेक्स्ट बैच से हो रहा है, क्योंकि और भी ज्यादा टूल्स यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं। नेक्स्ट मंथ, नेक्स्ट वीक से ये स्टार्ट हो रहा है। तो 12,000 रुपीज हमारा प्रोग्राम का फीस है। इसमें you are going to get all these access for the calculators, plus you will also be getting 1 मंथ का लाइव ट्रेडिंग भी मिलेगा। लाइव ट्रेडिंग में आपको लाइव मार्केट में दिखा दूंगा कि कैसे आप इसको यूज करोगे, अप्लाई करोगे, इंट्राडे में, पोजिशनल में, स्विंग में, सब कुछ बता दूंगा। तो व्हाट हैपेंस, यू विल हैव प्रैक्टिकल हैंड होल्डिंग एंड आपको सारा चीजें मिल जाएगा। सो विच एवर इज सुटेबल फॉर यू आप कर सकते हो। आप खुद करना है तो आप एक्चुअली कैलकुलेटर ले दो, आप खुद कर लो, वरना आपको गाइडेंस की जरूरत है तो बेस्ट इज आई वुड रेकमेंड यू टू जॉइन द लखपति क्लब, क्योंकि लखपति क्लब में आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप मेथड मिलेगा। इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू गिव यू ओनली अबाउट टेक्निकल एनालिसिस, ऐसा नहीं है, इट इज गोइंग टू गिव यू एवरीथिंग। आपको उसी देखो बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो स्टॉक मार्केट में ट्रेड करते हैं फिर भी पैसा नहीं कमाते हैं। द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम विद देम इज विद द साइकोलॉजी। साइकोलॉजी का बिगेस्ट इश्यू रहेगा। दूसरा एक्चुअली बिगेस्ट इश्यू है कि मेनी ऑफ देम हैव लॉट ऑफ मनी ब्लॉकेजेस। मनी ब्लॉकेजेस बहुत सारे लोगों का होता है, उनका गोल क्लियर नहीं होता है। तो यहाँ पर इट विल गिव यू एवरीथिंग विच इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर यू टू बिकम अ प्रॉफिटेबल ट्रेडर। आपको जो भी चाहिए प्रॉफिटेबल ट्रेडर बनने के लिए, तो ये एक्चुअली आपको मदद करेगा। आप देख सकते हो कि देर आर मेनी पीपल हु हैव बीन एबल टू ओवरकम दिस challenges they had. Let me actually share with you. आप शायद आपने देखा भी होगा रिसेंटली। नीलू जी आपने एक्चुअली शायद ये नहीं किया है ना, आपने शायद ये प्रोग्राम नहीं किया है, तो मैं रेकमेंड करूंगा कि ये प्रोग्राम आप अटेंड करो, क्योंकि
Do
दिस
you
इज
know
एक्चुअली
that
समथिंग
top
विच यू हैव नॉट
1% of
एक्चुअली
the
सीन,
traders may
आपने कहीं नहीं देखा है। और ये आप देखो, इनफैक्ट अभिजीत वाज एबल टू मेक ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड 22 lakhs का प्रॉफिट उन्होंने खाली 1 महीने में कमा लिया यूजिंग ओनली गैन कैलकुलेटर। खाली गैन कैलकुलेटर यूज करके of profit in just 1 month. And this is one of the success stories. There are many of the people who have been actually, a lot of people have been able to recover their losses. बहुत सारे लोगों ने अपना
Can you switch on your camera also? That will be helpful.
And I think in the next few months I will be sharing with you a lot of success stories.
Yeah, first and foremost thing everybody wants to know.
बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो एक्चुअली आपको दिखाएंगे कि उन्होंने, उनका पहला एक्चुअली गोल था कि 1 लाख रुपए हर महीना कमाना है। A lot of people you will start seeing that they have started achieving that, and with not very big capitals. देखो बड़ा बड़ा कैपिटल में कोई भी कर सकता है, तो यहाँ पर बहुत सारे लोग, इन्होंने एक्चुअली खाली 50,000 1 लाख रुपए से स्टार्ट किया था। आज एक्चुअली इन्होंने लास्ट वीक भी 4 लाख एक्स्ट्रा कमाया है। तो बिगेस्ट एडवांटेज इज जब बहुत अच्छा मूवमेंट आता है, बहुत अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगा, you can make a killing out of this, because we have all the steps which will actually help you to do that at the right place. आपने ये वीडियो भी देखा है तो आप वीडियोस देख लो, ये वीडियो आपको हेल्प करेगा आपको समझने के लिए। देखो ये वीडियो बहुत लंबा है तो टू प्ले दिस वीडियो, बट आप देख सकते हो कि he is one of them. There are many of them. I can show you screenshots. अभी व्हाट्सएप मेरा एक्चुअली कुछ प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है, यहाँ पर वेब व्हाट्सएप नहीं काम कर रहा है, तो वरना मैं आपको स्क्रीनशॉट भी दिखा देता। बहुत सारा एक्चुअली बहुत लोगों ने यहाँ पर दे हैव स्टार्टेड मेकिंग कंसिस्टेंट इनकम, रोज रोज एक्चुअली इनकम करना स्टार्ट। आई थिंक कपल ऑफ यू हु वेर इन लखपति क्लब आपने देखा ही होगा, प्रकाश जी को बहुत चैलेंजेस था। See, lot of you will have challenges with managing your psychological challenge, right? That कि बड़ा बड़ा लॉट साइज में ट्रेड कर लेते हैं तो जो भी प्रॉफिट कमाया है सब गवा देते हैं। तो यू विल हैव अ स्टेप बाय स्टेप गाइड, कब आपको प्रॉफिट पोजीशन साइजिंग बढ़ाना है, कब आपको घटाना है, कब एक्चुअली आपको कैसे एक्चुअली क्या करना है ट्रेड, सारा चीजें यहाँ पर आपको क्लियरिटी मिल जाता है। तो इफ यू हैव एनीथिंग टू डू विद दिस, देखो ये एक्चुअली प्रोग्राम जो है नेक्स्ट वीक से शुरू हो रहा है, तो whoever is interested, आपको करना इतना ही है कि आप ये काम करो, आप सबको मेरा नंबर पता है, तो ये मेरा नंबर है, यहाँ पर आप एक्चुअली पेटीएम कर सकते हो, यू कैन पेटीएम टू दिस नंबर, और दिस इज सॉरी, दिस इज माय अकाउंट नंबर। तो आप यहाँ पर भी पेमेंट कर सकते हो। तो नेक्स्ट वीक से ये बैच भी स्टार्ट हो रहा है। आप एक्चुअली यू जस्ट वांट अ स्क्रीनर कैलकुलेटर, आप वो भी कर सकते हो। आपको यहाँ पर भी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में डाल दूंगा, बट आपको लाइव ट्रेडिंग वगैरह नहीं होगा। तो आपको वो सब आपको खुद करना है तो वो कर सकते हो, बट आप एक्चुअली लखपति क्लब में ज्वाइन करोगे तो आपको बहुत सारा चीजें भी आपको पता चलेगा, कैसे हाउ कैन यू ग्रो फ्रॉम 1 लाख टू 1 करोड़, उसका स्टेप बाय स्टेप मेथड है। तो स्टेप बाय स्टेप आपको ब्लूप्रिंट मिल जाता है, तो यू कैन एक्चुअली स्केल ऑन योर ओन, क्योंकि यू हैव टू स्टार्ट लुकिंग स्टॉक मार्केट का ट्रेडिंग जो है उसको बिजनेस की तरह आपको देखना है। यू नीड टू लुक इट एज अ बिजनेस एंड यू नीड टू सी हाउ यू कैन स्केल दिस। बिजनेस को बिजनेस की तरह देखना है तो बिजनेस को उसके हिसाब से स्केल करना है। यू कैन स्केल दिस अप टू एनी एक्सटेंट, आप एक्चुअली करोड़ में एक्चुअली आ सकते हो। देखो, ख्याली पुलाव होना अलग बात है, और सीरियसली उसके हिसाब से यू हैव टू ट्रेड, दैट इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग। If you want to really move there, then you need a step by step guidance, and you may actually need hand holding. How many of you feel that you really need help so that you will start moving from where you are to the next level? कितने लोगों को ये लगता है कि आपको जरूरत है हैंड होल्डिंग का, ताकि एक्चुअली आप अगले लेवल पर जा सकते हो? अगर आपको लगता है तो मैं आपको ये बताता हूं, इट इज मस्ट फॉर यू टू अटेंड दिस। आपको अटेंड करना है, एंड यू विल सी मैक्सिमम कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट। आप चाहिए तो 50,000 से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, 1 लाख से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो। यू कैन स्टार्ट विथ 50,000 टू 1 लाख रुपीज, यू डोंट हैव टू पुट टू मच ऑफ कैपिटल। आप इतना एक्चुअली कैपिटल के बारे में मत सोचो, फर्स्ट लर्न अबाउट द प्रोसेस। आपको फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट थिंग यू नीड टू स्टार्ट लुकिंग एट सीइंग हाउ यू कैन वर्क ऑन द प्रोसेस। प्रॉफिट के बारे में ज्यादा सीधे सोचो मत, क्योंकि प्रॉफिट विल इंक्रीज व्हेन द टाइम इज राइट। आपका टाइम सही होना चाहिए। देखो, अगर टाइम सही है तो यू इन जस्ट अ मैटर ऑफ, देखो, इन द नेक्स्ट 1 और 2 मंथ्स, एज पर टाइम साइकिल्स में आपको बता रहा हूं, इन नेक्स्ट 1 और 2 मंथ्स देयर विल बी बिग मूवमेंट्स। इतना बड़ा बड़ा मूवमेंट आएगा कि आपको 1-2 महीने में आपने जितना लॉसेस आज तक किया है ना, यू विल बी एबल टू रिकवर एवरीथिंग। You can recover all your losses when the time is right. You have to have the patience to wait. अगर आप वेट कर लोगे उस टाइम का, और उस टाइम के लिए आपने पैसे बचा के रखा है, तो वहां पर आप एक एक दिन में पैसा डबल कर दोगे। So within a matter of maybe 10 days, 1 month, probably you would have actually made probably a few lakhs or few crores also, because the time has to be there. देखो, 1 महीने में कोविड क्रैश आया, कोविड क्रैश में एक्चुअली मार्केट में 50% डाउन कर दिया, है ना? तो जब 50% डाउन 1 महीने में हो गया, तो लॉट ऑफ पीपल, आप जो भी एक्चुअली यूट्यूबर्स को देख रहे हो ना, मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द यूट्यूबर्स हु हैव एक्चुअली मेड बिग मनी एंड दे हैव स्टार्टेड एक्चुअली शोइंग द बिग बिग प्रॉफिट्स, सबका एक्चुअली स्टार्टिंग वही से शुरुआत हुआ है। सो the main thing what you want to understand is when the time is right, when that movement is there, big movements has to come, बड़ा बड़ा movement आना चाहिए, वहां पर you can make huge profits in no time। खाली आपको क्या करना है, थोड़ा सा आपका साइकोलॉजी को ठीक करना है, और आपको रिस्क रिवॉर्ड को ठीक करना है, और वहां पर आपका जो स्टॉप लॉस का जो है उसको ठीक कर लोगे, तो आप जब गलत होगे तो जल्दी निकल जाओगे, और जब सही हो यू विल मेक अ किलर इनकम। तो एक एक दिन में पैसा डबल हो जाएगा आपका। Getting the point? So, but you should have the nerve to actually go and trade in that place where actually you can make big money. आपको बड़ा अमाउंट उस समय पर डालने का ताकत भी होना चाहिए, उतना हौसला भी होना चाहिए। You should have that strength to do that. Not thinking about gambling. तो मैं गैम्बलिंग की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ। देखो, मौका हर बार नहीं आता है, जब आता है आपको सब पता है कि हाँ मैं सही कर रहा हूँ, then you can go and put in a higher amount and you can also withdraw a higher amount. बट वो पता ही नहीं है, अनसर्टेनिटी है, आपको पता नहीं है, तुक्का लगा रहे हो, then actually you are only gambling. Getting the point? So you need to have, see, if you are not very clear about that, then definitely you need a clear support. आपको सपोर्ट की जरूरत है। और ये सपोर्ट में देखो, बहुत लोगों का प्रॉब्लम ये है कि उनको लगता है सब कुछ फ्री में चाहिए, और फ्री में जो मिलेगा ना, तो वो एक्चुअली आपको वैसा आता है वैसे चला भी जाएगा। इफ यू आर एक्चुअली पेइंग फॉर द सर्विस, गुरु दक्षिणा दोगे तभी एक्चुअली वो आपका विद्या आपके पास रहेगा और उससे आपको फायदा भी मिलेगा। You need to actually start looking that in a bigger way, and that is where you will grow tremendously. देखो, even now हर हर महीना हर साल में एक्चुअली मिनिमम 100 घंटे का नया कुछ सीखता हूँ। I will start learning something new every year, at least 100 hours का ट्रेनिंग में खुद करता हूँ। देखो, आपको सिखाता हूँ वो अलग है, उससे ज्यादा मैं खुद सीखता हूँ। इफ यू आर नॉट रेडी टू लर्न, यू कैन नॉट ग्रो। आप मार्केट में इतना सारा चीजें हैं जो आपको सीखना है, तो इफ यू आर नॉट डूइंग द राइट थिंग, यू मे नॉट बी एबल टू गेट द बेस्ट ऑफ दिस। सो आपको हैंड होल्डिंग की जरूरत है, तो मैं पर्सनली रिकमेंड करूंगा आप लखपति क्लब ज्वाइन कर लो। यहाँ पर आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप गाइडेंस भी मिलेगा, लाइव मार्केट का सपोर्ट भी मिलेगा, और आप एक्चुअली एक लेवल से नेक्स्ट लेवल, नेक्स्ट लेवल से नेक्स्ट लेवल जा सकते हो। और जो भी यहाँ पर लखपति क्लब ज्वाइन करता है, उनके साथ में पर्सनली आई पर्सनली ऑल्सो डू वन ऑन वन कोचिंग फॉर देम। कि वन ऑन वन कोचिंग में पर्सनली उनको करता हूँ जिनको थोड़ा ज्यादा एक्चुअली हैंड होल्डिंग की जरूरत है, और उनके साथ मैं एक्चुअली प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग में काम करता हूँ। तो बट एक्चुअली उसके लिए उनको लखपति क्लब करना है, क्योंकि देखो, इफ यू आर हैविंग और इफ यू हैव डन द बेसिक्स राइट, आपका सारा फाउंडेशन क्लियर है, सब कुछ ठीक है, तो देन आई कैन एक्चुअली आई डोंट हैव टू स्पेंड टू मच टाइम, बट आई विल बी एबल टू गिव यू अ मैसिव रिजल्ट्स। बहुत सारे लोगों का बिगेस्ट चैलेंजेस उनका साइकोलॉजी था, एंड उनका साइकोलॉजी, बहुत सारा लोगों का साइकोलॉजी अभी ठीक होना स्टार्ट हो गया। तो वो जो लॉस कर रहे थे, लॉस से एक्चुअली वो प्रॉफिट में आना स्टार्ट कर दिया है, एंड अभी आई विल स्टार्ट सीइंग इन द नेक्स्ट फ्यू मंथ्स दे विल स्टार्ट मेकिंग ट्रेमेंडस अमाउंट ऑफ मनी। क्योंकि देखो, मेन चीज क्या है ना, पहले जो है प्रॉब्लम उसको ठीक करना है। अगर प्रॉब्लम ठीक हो गया, फाउंडेशन ठीक हो गया, आप एक्चुअली कितना मंजिल चाहिए लगा सकते हो। 3 फ्लोर्स, 5 फ्लोर्स, 10 फ्लोर्स, 20 फ्लोर्स भी लगा सकते हैं। आपका फाउंडेशन सही होना चाहिए। फाउंडेशन जो है ये लखपति क्लब से मिलेगा आपको, बिकॉज दैट इज गोइंग टू गिव यू ओवरऑल, आपका पूरा ओवरऑल फाउंडेशन जो है मनी के हिसाब से, आपका जो एक्चुअली आपको नॉलेज चाहिए, जो आपको मदद की जरूरत है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल देखो, अगर स्टॉक्स को चुनना है, तो वो स्टॉक्स को कैसे चुनते हो, हम ट्रेड प्लान कैसे करते हैं, एक दिन पहले हम तैयार हो जाते हैं उसके लिए, तो वो सारा चीजें मैं वहां पर करने वाला हूँ। तो दोस थिंग्स विल एक्चुअली रियली हेल्प यू, बट यू नीड टू फॉलो दैट। एंड यहाँ पर देखो, लखपति क्लब में हमारा क्लियर फंडा है, वी हैव 100% मनी बैक गारंटी ऑल्सो। 100% मनी बैक गारंटी मिलेगा। दो कंडीशन है। फर्स्ट कंडीशन ये है कि यू हैव टू अटेंड ऑल द प्रोग्राम, सारा प्रोग्राम आपको अटेंड करना पड़ेगा। सेकेंड कंडीशन ये है कि आपको अप्लाई करना है। इफ यू आर नॉट अप्लाइंग, इफ यू आर नॉट अटेंडिंग, वो यूज नहीं होगा। वरना आप ये दोनों करोगे तो देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो वे यू विल एक्चुअली have any problem in making money in the market. You will actually thrive in the market. आप बहुत अच्छा काम करोगे। लाइफ टाइम नहीं मिलता है नीलू जी, ये आपको 1 महीने के लिए मिलेगा लखपति क्लब से। बट 1 महीने में आपने एक्चुअली सारा चीजें समझ लिया है, तो आपको एक सेपरेट हम एक ऑफर भी दे देंगे। आप एक्चुअली चाहिए तो ईयरली ले सकते हो, लाइफ टाइम ले सकते हो, वो बाद में कर सकते हो। पहले यूज तो करो, फर्स्ट स्टार्ट यूजिंग, देन थिंक अबाउट लाइफ टाइम वगैरह। ठीक है, पहले 1 महीना तो यूज करो आप। गेटिंग इट? ऑल ऑफ यू आर क्लियर अबाउट दिस? लखपति क्लब में आपको 21 डेज का ट्रेनिंग मिल रहा है, प्लस 21 डेज का लाइव सपोर्ट मिल रहा है, प्लस आपको सारा कैलकुलेटर्स वगैरह मिल रहा है। तो आप देखोगे तो मैं पर्सनली आपके साथ लगभग 60-70 आवर्स आपके साथ स्पेंड करने वाला हूँ। तो आप देखोगे तो उसके हिसाब से ये जो प्राइस आपको चार्ज कर रहे हैं ना, ये कुछ भी नहीं है। और ये जो रिजल्ट्स दे रहा है ना, इट इज एब्सोल्युटली देयर इज नो कंपैरिजन फॉर दैट। ठीक है, तो whoever wants to actually take part for this, so there are two options. As I said, you can actually do one thing. You can either, you can make the payment to this particular thing. Okay, this will be 12,000 rupees, and the timing will be the game. Training that timing is going to be from 7:30 to 9 in the night, and live market will happen during the live market hours. ठीक है, 12,000 रुपीज वन टाइम पेमेंट है सूर्यकांत जी। 12,000 रुपीज वन टाइम का पेमेंट है। उसके लिए ये जो कैलकुलेटर वगैरह जो है वो आपको 1 महीने के लिए मिलेगा। एंड इफ यू आर लुकिंग एट द recordings and all, you get for lifetime, and you want to attend it again, you can attend any number of times, no problem। देखो, whenever we have a new batch, you can attend it once again, आपको कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, you can attend it any number of times। बहुत सारे हमारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो बार बार अटेंड करते हैं, क्योंकि दे वांट टू एक्चुअली इंश्योर दैट दे डोंट मिस ऑन एनी ऑफ दिस। सो सूर्यकांत जी, मैंने आपको अभी अभी ये अकाउंट डिटेल्स अभी भेजा है ना, ये अकाउंट में डाल सकते हो, या ये हमारा पेटीएम का नंबर है, यहाँ पर पेटीएम में भी यूपीआई कर सकते हो। ओके, आई विल एक्चुअली डू वन थिंग, आई विल आपको एक काम करता हूँ, यूपीआई का मैं स्क्रीनशॉट भी दे देता हूँ, तो कि इफ यू आर, यूपीआई का स्क्रीनशॉट भी दे देता हूँ। तो इफ यू वांट, यू कैन डायरेक्टली मेक द पेमेंट यूजिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर। ये आपको ये आपका ये है यूपीआई कोड है, आप स्कैन कर सकते हो। रिकॉर्डिंग आपको लाइफ टाइम मिलेगा, यू डोंट हैव टू वरी, यू विल गेट द लाइव रिकॉर्डिंग। सी गाइडेंस आपको देखो, जो लाइव मार्केट का गाइडेंस है आपको 1 महीने का मिलता है। यू विल ऑल बी अ पार्ट ऑफ द व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप। वहां पर आपको जनरली कुछ पूछना है तो ऑलवेज यू कैन पुट दैट इन द ग्रुप। ठीक है, तो if you want, after this program is done, I choose generally 1 or 2 students from every batch, where I will actually be doing a one-on-one with them. So वो actually first come first serve की basis पे रहता है. तो वहां पर हमें actually one-on-one उनको coaching भी करता हूँ. वहां पर एक्चुअली क्या होता है कि मेरा पर्सनल गाइडेंस भी जाता है, उसके साथ में एक्चुअली उनका प्रॉफिट लॉस को ट्रैक करता रहता हूँ. And I will also actually keep understanding where they are finding a problem. Then I will, if I feel that they need to learn something, I'll personally go and do a separate training for them for that particular thing. तो वो अलग ही चीज होता है. But for that, only a Lakpati Club members will get that. सूर्यकांत जी, अभी हमारा प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट हो रहा है. आप ये काम करो, आप एक टोकन एडवांस पे कर दो, तो एक्चुअली आप 1 जून में बाकी का पेमेंट कर सकते हो. ठीक है. So anybody else has any, see, if you want the calculators only, you want to do everything on your own, you can do that also. 3000 rupees आप पे कर दो and you will get for 1 month सारा चीजें आपको मिल जाएगा. अगर you want to be a part of the Lakpati Club, then actually go ahead and join the Lakpati Club, and you will be getting all the trainings plus आपको recordings भी मिलेगा, and you will get access for this. You will get 1 month live market का सपोर्ट भी मिलेगा. सारा चीजें आपको मिल जाएगा. ठीक. And you can attend this multiple times. You want to attend it multiple times, you can actually do that. Okay, any of you have any questions? Anybody has further questions, you can actually go ahead and ask me. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Whoever has any other questions. किसी और को कोई क्वेश्चंस है? Anybody else? See, this is actually going to start from next week, so best is actually go ahead and get started, so that you will be able to get first hand thing from starting from the beginning itself. And ये आसान हो जाएगा आपके लिए. You will be able to get all the relevant information whatever is needed for this particular program. And if you need further assistance, I can actually assist you further there. Once you have done that, then actually you want to do one-on-one coaching also, that will become easier for me also, because see, that is what I will be able to do. And the one-on-one coaching में जो करता हूँ ना, that actually is, see, here I give you a basic overview, and a lot of people have been able to use that itself and scale their business. You have already been a part. You want to leave from my side. Training is over. So here I am actually for people who are actually interested to know more, want to get information. They can stay here and actually get whatever information they want. Anything else? Any of you want any personal information? You can let me know, and you can connect with me personally on my WhatsApp number. All of you know my number. You can connect with me, and you want any further information, you can get it from there. So if there's nothing else, I think I will actually close this session, and we can actually get in touch in person if anything is there. Clear? Any other questions any of you have? Any of you have any further questions? Okay, if there's no further questions, I think we can actually, I think I will wind up the session. We'll catch up with this on the next batch. Whenever you are actually, I'm starting from next week onwards. So you can actually get in touch with me and be a part of that. Okay. See you then, guys. See you then. Bye-bye.